game. Castles are ready.
Yep.
It's so welcome everybody. This is another Group A match. Steffen against Piotr this time. This is round 7, so the last round. And yeah, it's going to be interesting, I think.
It's going to be very interesting indeed. These guys had a very close match in the first Golden Bug tournament, and I'm very excited to see them compete again against each other. And so we have the Zerg Protoss matchup.
I think they even played twice in the last tournament.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, once in the group stage and then once in the bracket stage. All right. So in the bottom right corner of the map, we have the pink Zerg. It's Piotr.
Okay, and in the top right corner of the map, we've got our blue Protoss, and it's Steffen.
All right. So yes, yeah, just check.
Okay, yeah, I think they faced twice, like you said, once in the group stage and once in the losers bracket, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Steffen won both of those times, and that's why Piotr despises him so much, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. I remember Piotr is a player who definitely likes his roaches, and I remember still from last time that Steffen countered him very well with Immortal Tech, actually. That worked really well
yeah,
for him.
and he had like some Colossus, and I think in the end, in one of the games, he even threw in 2 or 3 Void Rays, I believe.
Oh.
Which was very well, I remember that, yeah.
Okay, both players scouting in the wrong direction. They're not going to discover each other's starting location just yet. Steffen is going for a Forge Fast Expand build here, as it seems. He has his Forge going at the ramp of his natural. So yeah, he's going to go for the early expansion, and Piotr has put down his expansion as well. He went for the 15 hatch here, it seems.
Yeah, very macro-oriented builds from both players here. We should probably see if Steffen puts down the Nexus now or later. And it looks like he wants to be safe, so he puts down the pylon first, and probably the cannon, and probably even a gateway after that as well.
Yeah, very safe play here. He doesn't want to take any risks of Zerglings streaming into his base, which makes sense. Here comes the probe. Will the probe actually make it in? I guess so. Yeah, the probe slips through, and we'll be able to see just a worker count here. And the cannon finishes, so that probe is actually drone, is actually trapped in there, and there dies. A painful
doomed
death.
to die from the point it went in. And we finally have the Nexus coming down for Steffen. Obviously, it's late compared to the hatch first that Piotr threw down. It only started when the hatch was actually finished. A big difference there, but no third base yet for Piotr, so that might stabilize in some time.
Yeah, that would be a common reaction from a Zerg to see when Protoss actually goes for the early expansion, and Zerg can easily take a third one and most of the time defend it just fine. Piotr is playing a bit more safe here. He's not going for that strategy. He's getting his speed. And yeah, he's just gonna play it safe, and so does Steffen.
Yeah, this is going to be some time until we see some sort of development from both players, I think. We do have Piotr going for the link speed, and he also threw down an evolution chamber, most likely just indicating once again that he wants some macro-oriented play.
Yeah.
Although it could also be to do a spore crawler, but then I just noticed when you threw down the spore crawler, you don't need the evolution chamber anymore to build
that's
the
right.
spore crawler.
I just noticed that as well. I was confused. I was like, is there another evolution chamber somewhere? I didn't see it. So yeah, I guess he wanted to. Yeah, I guess that was his idea, to use it for the spore crawlers. But yeah, you don't need it anymore. Steffen has a sneaky probe here, by the way, in the 6 o'clock position. I don't know if the Xelnaga watchtower is going to spot that in a moment. Let me see.
Nope.
No, it doesn't. So sneaky probe. He is going to put down a sneaky pylon maybe and go from some aggression later on. Very nice.
Yeah, so meanwhile from Steffen's side, we still don't have too much of attack choice happening. He does have 2 gates right now, but unfortunately he's supply blocked, so even that zealot that he queued up won't be able to come out anytime soon. He did start his +1 and his warp gate is about halfway done. So yeah, that's still slowly gearing up towards anything possible.
Yeah.
Still all options open.
He has a zealot on the map there trying to scare Piotr a little bit, but Piotr has a lot of speedlings already. And is he producing some more? No, he's producing just drones at the moment, and he's putting down a baneling nest once again. I noticed that Piotr likes his baneling nest lately, and I guess he's been criticized too much, namely by Andre, about using roaches too much. So now he's actually doing banelings all the time, which is kind of cool. I have to say, and Andre is protesting here, but yeah. So we might have a baneling bust here. The Zergs are in position. Steffen puts down another cannon. He has a sentry, very important in this situation. He will have 3 cannons, and I think he might be fine. What do you think?
I'm not sure if it will be fine, to be honest, just because against this baning bust, there's like at least 2 weak points. One where the zealots stand, and one where the pylon is.
Yep.
And even with the strong baning bust, you just need to be able to throw down a lot of force fields. With 2 sentries, which just recently warped in, you won't have that many force fields. And also you need to be quick with your probe and actually build in additional walls behind. And we're gonna see if Steffen will be able to do this. But
that's true. He needs to be very quick with his force fields. But if he does react in time and puts down his force fields, he can even prevent the banelings from hitting any.
There we have Piotr moving in actually. The banelings just now coming up the ramp.
Yeah.
Oh, he sees the amount there. He's a bit uncertain.
1 cannon goes down.
Nice
the Zerglings try to go in. Nice force field here, denying the Zerglings from getting in. Piotr.
And that's a nice job of Steffen, just building up a photon cannon once again and getting immediately some zealots.
Yeah. He needs another force field.
Very nice.
Very nice. And yeah, Piotr is kind of stuck here. And he's building a spire. Nice spot, nicely spotted, Andre. So we have a spire going on for Piotr here, and macro hatch is also on the way. So
yeah, once he goes for mutas, that's really gonna annoy Steffen, because I remember him saying he really can't stand mutalisks. So if he goes for that choice, that's really gonna put
nice hold position on the zealots here. Don't moving. But Piotr is building more banelings, which will these cost a lot of gas, and that means he basically will have less mutalisks. He's going to try to get another attack, but Steffen sees it, and he has to. Very nice, sacrificing a zealot here.
And those force fields were brilliant, I have to say.
Yeah,
they
and
really
also
allowed those cannons to take some shots at these banelings.
And Steffen is moving out. He has to attack though. Hey. Oh no, he's going to lose a lot of. Oh.
Wow, he actually could have lost a lot there because
yeah.
he was on move command instead of attack.
Exactly.
And those links could have taken out every single sentry. And those sentries are really important right now for Steffen.
They are. They're out of energy as well now. Kind of. One of them has actually a decent amount of energy. But I really liked, like, the force field were brilliant, but also, did you notice that one of the zealots walked towards the banelings and actually soaked up like 5 or 6 banelings just on its own and reduced the baneling count like hugely.
Yeah, was that because it wasn't on move command, or did he do it on purpose? I'm not sure.
It's hard to say. It might be not. Like all the other zealots were on hold position, so they didn't move. That one that was either moved intentionally or it was just not on move command.
Anyway, we do have 7 Mutalisks just finishing up right now, so they're going to be very strong for some harassment. Steffen does have some Stalkers to deal with it, but it might not be enough completely, and really with the change of the Mutalisks that they regenerate so much, pretty much if the Mutalisk guy micros very well, you really need Phoenixes to deal with them, because otherwise they will just back off every once and again, regenerate and come back, and you won't be able to kill them as you did before previously.
You really will need Blink as well. But Piotr, I think Steffen didn't spot the Mutalisk just yet, and the Mutalisks go straight into the main base, and they're gonna do a lot of damage here, getting Steffen's probes by surprise. And Steffen is walking back his Stalkers, but does he have enough? He's swapping in 4 more, which he should be fine by now, but these Mutalisks just can't attack in the natural right now and still kill a lot of probes. And
yeah, Steffen really needs to split his Stalkers up there, and he can't really keep walking from one base to the other, and Piotr just gets so many probes with this. It's a very nice harassment from him.
Yeah,
it's a total of 16 probes killed from him.
16.
16.
Yeah, 16. Sorry, that's a lot. So he's swapping in zealots now. So he wants to go for a counter attack, but I think he's actually he's moving out now. But he will need Stalkers, because he has to get some defense against those Mutalisks. And if the Mutalisks just catch this army here, this army cannot attack in the air whatsoever, so Steffen has to be careful.
And I think Steffen realized this and is pulling back right now.
Yeah.
He does build some photocannons in his main, probably gonna add them in his natural soon as well.
Yeah.
And once they're up, they should give a nice protection in his base.
3 cannons being built right now, 4 Mutalisks on the way. We do have a 3rd base for Piotr as well, which is not mining just yet. He does have a large amount of Zerglings, and he also goes for roaches now. He's just researching roach speed and also the ranged attack. The Mutalisks are going for another kill on the probes here. No cannons just yet in the natural. Oh, and the 2 sentries got sniped. That's very unfortunate for Steffen.
That's a nice snipe from him, yeah, for sure. And now actually, did he pull all his Stalkers? Yeah, but there are 3 cannons on the... Oh, and look at this, there's actually 3 probes following another probe in the main. It's very unfortunate for Steffen there. And that's like really hard to spot as well in the heat of battle especially.
Oh, and the Mutalisks are doing more damage. The Stalkers are a bit slow to react, and now they start to take off these Mutalisks. 1, 2 Mutalisks going down. But Piotr is doing the tech switch, and he's not producing any more Mutalisks.
Yeah, he's switched a lot into roaches. He did have a couple of more Mutalisks in his base, but he's not using them right now. But a lot of roaches anyway being produced. And yeah, he hasn't... Does he have anything else at the moment? I don't think he has.
No. These Mutalisks do have a lot of kills. This one has 4. There's another one that's had 4. One has 3. One has 2. Yeah, he definitely... These Mutalisks were worth their weight in gold here, and they were like doing a lot of damage to the economy. But Steffen has a nice army, I have to say. So army supply, the Zerg is actually at 110 to 87 from Steffen.
It looks like Piotr is about to move in. He's going with all his forces, even the Mutalisks. Some nice force being thrown down. Those banings can't really connect. And who's actually winning this? It looks like Piotr.
I think actually Steffen is a nice spot here. We do have all the Mutas dice. We still have 2 immortals. We need the time warp. There it goes. There's 1 cannon still alive, and Steffen holds this attack.
Very nicely done from him. And now all of a sudden the story is very different. The army supply is vastly in favor of Steffen.
Yep.
And he can just counter push now and really go for the kill actually.
Yeah, these immortals are just brilliant right now, that the Mutalisks are defeated. and I don't know where
Oh yeah, 11
the army
kills
is
on
moving.
this one immortal, 6 kills on the other immortal. That's very sweet.
And
Yeah.
these are roaches, so I think if Steffen goes now, he can maybe take this game. We have mainly a roach army, and with these 2 immortals, they just melt the roaches really. And Piotr is taking a lot of damage. Steffen needs a weapon pylon though. By the way, that probe, the sneaky probe, is still at the it's still there. Yeah.
Small little hero probe. Yeah.
His little hero probe needs, but I don't know if Steffen can go through these spine crawlers. I think, but nice move. He's going for the third here, and he might destroy that and then even out the bases. The question is, will Piotr go for a counter attack? However, counter attacks would not be that effective as Steffen actually has the mothership core.
He's actually trying to defend right now
Yeah.
against those. He's actually focusing the immortal. That's
Oh no,
very big.
one immortal is going down, the second is going down as well, and nice portal out, like recall it's
Yeah.
called.
He killed
Sorry.
the third. He did the damage that he needed to do. He could have probably killed those roaches. The
Yeah.
biggest thing was that he didn't have any reinforcements in his army because of that missing supply pylon.
But Piotr now is going for the counter attack, and Steffen, without these immortals, he doesn't have any immortal right now, and without the immortals, this is another story. I feel like if Piotr moves in now, it's not gonna be the same battle as before. Steffen needs to chrono boost out some more immortals here, which are key in his army composition.
Yeah, and there's a lot of hydras just popping out for Piotr now as well,
Ouch.
and they just add so much damage to the Zerg army,
Yeah.
especially if those roaches just are able to tank a lot of the damage up front as well.
Okay, this changes things hugely. Like even if with immortals, Steffen would have won this battle, but even with immortals right now against these hydralisks, I'm not sure anymore. We have Storm being
Yeah.
researched. Nice spotted, Andre. Andre is our third caster here, spotting all the tech, and we have also Blink on the way. +2 attack and +1 defense being researched by Piotr here, and he's moving in once again.
What Steffen really needs is time, because he really needs Templars, he really needs some more immortals, just some time until Storm finishes, and then he can actually defend this no problem. But Piotr's moving in right now, and we're gonna see actually how much damage he can do. Although sentries unfortunately standing very in the front, the force fields are decent, but I think one sentry got killed off nonetheless.
Yeah.
A lot of stalkers being warped in right now.
Steffen can hold if he's in this position with the cannon in the back, the stalkers being produced and nice force fields. He will be able to hold here, but he definitely needs more. He's producing the immortals right now, but at this point he needs the splash damage, and Storm is almost finished, so Storm would be definitely a nice asset in his army. But nice force fields going off here again. The Zerg cannot go through really, and we need more of these force fields. Do the sentries have enough energy to do some more? Piotr is moving back.
One more force field which he can throw down, but those sentries are just
Ouch.
dying very quickly, and those
Sentries are dying.
hydras I really don't have to
The
count.
Hydralisks are doing a lot of damage. We need a Storm right now. We do have a lot of High Templars, but they don't have enough energy for Storm just yet. That's really unfortunate. Maybe he could morph them into Archons, but I think it's just too late right now. Zerg army is in the natural, and I don't know. Steffen is warping in Merzelitz. There's the Storm. That's really nice storms here, and Piotr has to retreat. He cannot fight into this storm.
He's got 3 more storms available to him, so once Piotr goes for this
Mothership
attack
core is
against
going
the storm-
down.
Oh no.
Oh, but the Zerglings are doing a lot of damage here. More storms going down, but the natural.
All the storms gone and all the units dead for Steffen, so it looks like the GG that we have right here.
Yeah. Yeah, the storms were just a little bit too late. I feel like if Steffen had those storms ready in the beginning of this battle, this would have been another story and the game would have gone on for a little bit more at least. but as is the roach army of Piotr and the huge DPS of the Hydralisks, just melted through everything here. And there he goes in the main base, sniping. Could be here.
Unfortunately, this is just a matter of time until Steffen calls the GG. He doesn't really have any sleeve or any ace up his sleeve, to say that. And yeah, even the cannons are being taken care of right now.
Yeah, this has to be the end. 3 more zealots moving in for some last action hero.
And there we have the GG.
GG. And it's 1-0 for Piotr. So Piotr is up for revenge here.
Yeah, definitely.
He's learned from last time and he's not gonna let this happen again so easily. Well played by him. Really nice game we had here. Really nice back and forth. I loved the Mutalist play by Piotr, which basically gave him the advantage to take the game from Steffen.